G'day everyone, True here. Welcome back to my channel. The other day I picked up these two NOID African Violets from my local Woolworths store. I was amazed to see them there. I purchased them mainly to rescue them because they were sitting in the cold air conditioning in the shop, and I thought if I leave them there, they will, and if they don't get purchased in the next day or two, they won't survive. So I've brought them home. They're both the same colour. They've got a lovely fringe of sort of a deep purple on the outside, and they're a mottled pastel pink colour on the interior. So I'll have to repot these up. So just a little reminder, when you bring new plants home from anywhere, you always isolate those plants from the rest of your African Violet collection for at least a month. Some people will say 3 months, for at least a month, because there are things like cyclamen mites, broad mites, powdery mildew, and other more serious viruses and diseases that you can bring home. It can be harboring in the soil, on the leaves or the flowers, and you bring it home and it can end up, and at times it's wiped out people's entire African Violet collections. So it's really important that you do isolate your plants for at least a month, preferably a few months, just to make sure that they're not harboring any diseases and they're not going to affect your other plants. And also always make sure when you bring them home that you repot your plants. These ones are in, it looks like sort of a normal potting mix soil. There's quite a lot of bark in there. And I think if they were left in there for a long period of time, they probably wouldn't be particularly happy. So I am going to do another video soon, and I'll show you repotting them up into a different soil mix, and one that I think will make them a lot happier. The pot sizes that they're in seem okay for them, so I think they can probably, once I clean the pots out, they can probably go back into a similar size pot, so that shouldn't be a problem. But anyway, they're a really pretty NOID, and they're sort of heading towards the end of their flowering cycle. There's a couple of little blooms still coming, but really lovely little NOID. So I'm not sure if you see any African Violets that are in any Woolworths or any stores where they have air conditioning. If they're stuck in there for a few days, they might be okay. Any more than that, they're probably going to start suffering. So these were my two, and that I've rescued, and I'm really loving them. Love the colour. So I hope you like them too. And stay tuned for another video, which will show you how I repot them and what you need to do when you bring a new plant, new African Violet home into your collection. So thank you for watching.